How's everybody doing? Yeah, we're roaming and going and doing, and yeah, I'm exhausted. These guys drive me crazy, walking and going every damn where. Anyway, yeah, we also talking about certain circumstance that's going on at the place we're at right now. See, we call it a funeral, but in the future we're going to call them born again parties. But it it's a fact of life. You are going to be born again. Now, whether you make it into heaven, that's a different story. But you are definitely going to be born again. And when you are, you'll know everything I told you was true. And what did you do? How did you handle it? Did you do all right? Or did you screw it up, your boot camp? Because here's the one thing that all forever graves have in common. They committed one of the three big no-nos. Murder, lies, or stealing. If those three uh, 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 are committed, yeah, that's the ones that hold you back. And I guarantee it, every person that is in a forever grave was committed to one of those three. Some did them all. Yeah, no sense missing one or two. Let's just get all three. Yeah. And see, murder, that one is pretty easy to understand. You've murdered somebody, yeah. And, sometimes it can be because you're drinking and driving, especially if it's been multiple warnings and times, and all of a sudden, now you killed somebody. Yeah, he takes that pretty serious. And, getting past that one is a hard thing for the Father sometimes. So hopefully the rest of your boot camp is sparkling. Because if not, you're going to end up a forever grave. And the lion one. See, the lion one, it's one of those that, little white lies here, there, just because you want to feel good and be good about yourself. Yeah, that's not a good thing. And you can actually earn yourself a forever grave just because you couldn't tell the truth or save your life. But even more important is those ones that, when you're asked to tell the truth with your hand on that Bible, that's a guarantee, especially in the future. Won't be forgiven. You're asked to tell the truth. You better fess up. You better tell the truth. Because if you do not, I promise you, I'm going to be right there that day when your judgment shows up and you show up, and I'm going to be like, what, dude, what'd I tell you? What did I tell you? Okay, so let's play this back. You had your hand on the Bible. He asked you the question, and what the hell did you say? Okay, shut your ass up. Listen. Yeah. And we'll play it back. And we'll know the truth. And we'll show you. And then we'll shove your ass through a blink into nothing door. That'll be it. And the other one is thieving. And that comes in a lot of levels. The biggest ones are corruption. The ones that nobody knows anything about. Except you. Or a select group. You know you're stealing. You know you're not legit. You know you're literally making a fortune off of secrets. Yeah. Those usually get custom hell. Because plain and simple, I mean, you lived pretty damn good in boot camp, and you were a thief. Yeah, we can't just shove you in the blink of nothing door. You have to pay. You have to pay. That's a fact of life on that one. And we'll show you why you have to pay, and then we'll show you how much you have to pay. Because, you robbed from his children and other organizations and other deals. You are an expert at paperwork shuffling. They call it the shell shuffling game. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely get to pay for it in the end. Yeah, you thought you got away with it all, didn't you? Yeah, yeah, you got that awesome house and by the lake, good retirement money. Yeah, you're set, aren't you? Yeah, you're set, all right. So, you know, those forever graves, they're for real. And custom hell is for real for those who are deserving of it. Well, like I said, a lot of them just blink into nothing. Dude, you ain't worth it. I'm sorry. Your boot camp shows you stink. You got an aura that ain't nobody gonna want to be around you anyway, dude. Nobody. Dude, you were part of a hate group, you a shame group. Oh, yeah. And then on top of it, you lied every damn time you turned around. Do you want to go back through those tapes so we can show you the lies? Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, you ain't going to have a good time anyway. Sorry, you didn't make it. Poof. You're gone. Never to exist again. Kind of what I'm here to explain to you, give you the heads up. If you're one of those in those categories, you really need to rethink how you live your life. Because it really is one of those things where you can turn your truck around and decide you're going to head north. And even if you committed all three, we're going to throw it away. Because what we really want to know on your judgment day, on your born again date, is what kind of a person was you then? It's really what it's always been about. When you stand in front of us, what kind of a person are you? I don't give a shit what you were when you're 10. I don't give a shit what you were when you're 20, 30, 40. But today, that you stand in front of us, have you learned what it means to be a decent person? That's what you need to know. That's the secret to getting into heaven. That's how it works. But if you come across that born again date with your head still in your ass, we can't help you. It's plain and simple. You've earned your blink into nothing. Or you've earned your custom hell. That's how it works. That's what everyone needs to realize. Everyone goes to the born again council or judgment. How you did, now that's up to you. But you can't skip it. You can't get around it. You can't avoid it. There is no possible way to not go. That's the part you really need to get sunk into your head too. You just say, I don't want to be part of it. No, you already are. You're living and breathing because you are the Father's child. And you have to answer for your time. What did you do with this gift? Did you torture other children? Or did you try to help them? Did you try and find ways to be a good person, to ignore the ugly in the world? Try and make it a little bit better. Even if you only painted one wall to make it beautiful. Did you try that? Planted one tree because you decided the world isn't so bad. Maybe I could do just one little thing. And next thing you know, this seed starts growing in your heart. And you're blossoming a full-fledged Christian before you know it. And you just didn't realize it. All because you planted that one seed. And you decided, yeah, this is boot camp. And it isn't so bad. The problem is, I got to get you to realize that. I got to get you to understand what it really is all about. You got to do your time. Everyone has to do their time. And if they do their time with honor and they serve, they'll be rewarded for it. But if they lie, they steal, or hurt and murder, not a good future. Kind of makes sense now, doesn't it? The real meaning of life. It really should be. Every one of you should be finally getting the grip of, yeah, this does make sense. And not only does it make sense, I want to be part of it. That's all we're asking. We can't force you, though. It's your call. You decide. Hopefully you decide right.